Hi, I am Tomita, chair of NAEC Japan team. I will present a situation in Japan and would like to share it with you and would like to learn situation in your countries to overcome problems in Japan and to contribute to overcome problems in your countries. Together with colleagues here in Japan, we investigated statistics on peer-reviewed astronomy education papers published in Japanese domestic academic journals for 13 years from 2007 to 2019. I will show some results as shown here and would like to know the situation in your other countries. Okay, so this table shows number of the papers in each year from 2007 to 2019 for 13 years. In total, 108 papers in 13 years, giving an average of about 8 papers a year. Okay, so 8 papers a year. You may think that, oh, it's very fruitful, or wow, so the number is not so large. Okay, anyway, all of them are written in Japanese and English translation is not given. Okay, so there is the language barrier. The papers appeared in 11 various journals, and there is no astronomy education focused peer-reviewed journal. Okay, so this is the problem in Japan. So I guess the situation is similar in your country, but I would like to know the situation. As well as the peer-reviewed research papers, there are many casual articles, some kind of tips or some kind of episodes. It is very practical. More than 100 articles a year. This table shows the number of papers depending on the contents. Okay, so please see the red column in the left hand. Red column is for phase and the motion of the moon. It is the most often taken up topic, about 1/3 of all the papers in Japan. Next often taken up topics are Venus phase, orbits of the Earth and the planets, lunar and solar eclipses, celestial sphere, diurnal motion, thus Earth, Moon, Sun system topics, which accounts for about 70%, as much as 70% of all the papers. This result is similar to that in other countries, as shown in many papers. So teachers are struggling with similar topics, regardless of the country. But there is a problem here. Okay, so as I shown before, there are not so many, but some research papers on astronomical research. But school teachers rarely look at these papers because the school teachers are very busy, very busy. So this is one of the serious problems in Japan. And I guess the situation is similar in other countries. So school teachers are always very busy. This means that the research results have not reached school teachers sufficiently. But classroom research and classroom practice activity by school teachers relate well to the papers. So we should prepare review papers to bridge between research papers and classroom activity. So this is the local effort Japan team should do but I would like to know the situation in your country. In your country, so is there a big gap between the research paper and the classroom activity, or in your country you already have the golden bridge between them? I would like to know. Okay. So if I have had much time, so I would like to introduce many contents of the papers, but I don't have enough time to explain the contents of the papers. So many devices, practice and ideas. So this is an example of explaining the phase of the moon and the motion of the planets. So this is another example of explaining the phase of the moon to very young students. Our community also has developed cutting-edge technology for education. So this is an example of astronomy education. The software Mitaka is the one of the cutting-edge software used by many school teachers. So the contents are never changing because the many teachers are struggling with similar topics, but the methods are ever changing. The teachers are eager to look for new tools, new strategies, and the teachers have tried new tools and strategies. So there are many tools and many ideas that should be shared by international community. So we should prepare the translation of the reviews to cross over the border. So this is the international effort our team would like to do with you and your team and your country's community. So I would like to know the situation in your country. So in English-speaking country, so the situation is not so serious because the mother language is the English. Then your mother language is directly the international language. But in Japan, so the situation is serious. But thinking deeply, discussing deeply, analyzing deeply, reflecting deeply, we should do in mother language. We do not use English to do that, but after publishing the paper can be translated in various languages, including English, to cross over the border. Okay, so this is the slide of the conclusions. So papers in Japan are published in various journals, and there is no astronomy education focused journal. So we need database of the paper, but it is still on the way. And we, if possible, we need the focused journal. So I think that this is the work done by Commission C1. The papers are not so referred by school teachers, so this is the problem in Japan, and maybe I guess the situation is similar in other countries. So we need to prepare a review article to bridge the gap between the school classroom to research world. This is a local effort, and I would like to know the situation in our country. The topics are never changing, so because the teachers are always struggling with the similar topics. For example, the phase of the moon and the motion of the stars in celestial sphere. But the methods are ever changing because the teachers are looking for new tools, new ideas, new strategies. And the papers are isolated because of the language barrier. Okay, so we need effort of translation. So if we translate the review paper in English or other languages, then we can share the ideas and the tools and the strategies to all community on this planet. Okay, thank you very much.